My stepkids hate me because I won't treat them equally, but they have no idea why. I was standing in the kitchen when my husband snapped, "Either you take all the kids on those trips, or you don't take Ava at all." And that's when everything inside me snapped too, because he had no idea what those trips actually were. Let me tell you, the first time I ever took Ava out alone, she was 8. Her mom had just told her she didn't want to see her anymore, but she still saw Ava's 4 younger siblings. And I know this sounds harsh, but the truth is, I watched that little girl fall apart. She stopped eating, stopped sleeping. She'd curl up on the bathroom floor because she was scared to sleep in her bed alone. She went to the hospital 3 times in 4 months, and the first week her siblings left to go see their mom, Ava didn't move from her room. Not to eat, not to shower, not even when her dad begged her. So one day I just walked in and said, "Come on, get up, I'm taking you somewhere." She didn't even ask where. She just followed me like a ghost. I drove her 2 hours to the beach, bought her a new swimsuit, got her ice cream, made her laugh when a wave knocked her over. And somewhere between the boogie board and the fries we shared on the boardwalk, she smiled, like a real smile, for the first time in weeks. That day wasn't a fun little outing. It was CPR for her soul. After that, I kept doing it. Not because I wanted to be the fun stepmom, because I was trying to hold this child together with both hands. When all 5 kids were home, I did normal stuff with them. Picnics, small beach trips. The amusement park, though, that one, we basically had to split into 2 teams anyway, because the older kids acted like standing near the kiddie rides would give them a rash. But Ava, on the weeks her siblings left her behind like she didn't exist, she needed more than a walk around the block. Her siblings had a mom who hugged them, called them, bought them things, tucked them in, a mom who wanted them. Ava didn't. So yeah, I took her camping. I took her hiking. I took her to restaurants I knew she liked. I gave her days where she didn't feel like the kid who got thrown away. But her siblings started noticing. At first it was small comments. Why does Ava get a new swimsuit? Why does Ava get to go to the big beach? Why does Ava get special stuff? And I'd say, we all do fun things together too, but kids don't care about logic, kids care about fairness. And honestly, they didn't understand what Ava had lost. They didn't understand that every time they packed their bags to see their mom, Ava watched from the stairs like she was made of glass. So when my husband walked in that day and said, "They're getting jealous, you need to take everyone on those trips," I told him the truth. That is not possible. He crossed his arms like he was my boss. Why not? If you can take Ava, you can take all of them. I laughed. Because this man who practically short circuits when 2 kids start fighting, thought I could take 5 kids camping alone. So I said it. The one line that made him lose it. "I'll take all 5 kids camping when you take all 5 kids camping." He blinked. "What's that supposed to mean?" "It means," I said, "you don't even take them on a 20-minute grocery run without calling me to help. You think I can drag 5 kids through a 2-hour hike, a 4-hour beach trip, a 2-day camping trip? Are you insane?" He got red. "You're being dramatic." "No," I said, "I'm being honest. They fight nonstop. They scream and hit and melt down over the stupidest things. You want me to take that circus into the woods?" He pointed at me like I just insulted his ancestors. "You're a bad stepmom." And that was when Ava walked into the room. She must have heard everything, because her face was pale, terrified, like she thought she was about to lose me too. She whispered, "Are you going to stop taking me places?" Her siblings had come down the stairs too, hovering behind her like little shadows. And before my husband could open his mouth again and ruin everything, I crouched down in front of her and said, "No, I'm not stopping anything." Her siblings watched her, all 4 of them, and one of them muttered, loud enough for everyone to hear, "Of course she gets special stuff. She's her favorite." Ava flinched. My husband hissed, "See, this is the problem." But I stood up and looked him dead in the eye. "No, the problem," I said, "is that you want me to pretend your kids all need the same thing. They don't, and you know that. But if you want me to split myself into 5 versions of super stepmom," I walked past him, grabbed my keys, and opened the front door. "Then you can start by showing me how it's done." I stepped outside and slammed the door so hard the frame shook.